An interesting discussion to be had when it comes to the inclusion of Sora in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the most requested fighter for the game, is why they went with the Kingdom Hearts 1 version of the character compared to the more recent iterations like Kingdom Hearts 3 or even Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, at the surface, the simpler answer would likely be it's one of the most iconic designs for Sora. The most iconic design, I would probably say. While all the Kingdom Hearts games relatively did pretty well, Kingdom Hearts 1 was still the highest selling Kingdom Hearts game for many years, only recently being triumphed by Kingdom Hearts 3. But sales isn't the only thing that makes a certain variation of a character iconic or not, because the Kingdom Hearts 2 and even Kingdom Hearts 3's Sora costumes nowadays are pretty recognizable. You can spot Sora from a mile away. He's become one of the most iconic JRPG pro tags of the modern gaming era, and is just undeniable at this point. But still, despite that, there's a lot of love and nostalgia still for the game on the PS2, Kingdom Hearts 1. And what better way to celebrate a series and inclusion like this than to go back to your roots. Now, despite this being Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora, there are still some aspects of this character that aren't just Kingdom Hearts 1, like Aerial Sonic Blade, for example. KH1 Sora isn't what I would call floaty, but still a lot of the moveset of the character is pretty Kingdom Hearts 1-esque. Sora isn't the super fast, speedy sword character like everyone envisioned, still has plenty of combos and is catered around that, but you're not here doing loops like KH2 or KH3. Sora's going to be comboing you mid-screen to get you off stage, and then that's when he gets to really shine and show what he can do. Or just if you're in the air in general, honestly. Like Sakurai says, the air is likely going to be Sora's domain. But let's see how that actually plays out in game. We'll discuss that in another video in the coming days. But even in the Kingdom Hearts series itself, I think they realized that Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora is just iconic, very recognizable, and Kingdom Hearts is a series that very often references the past of any select character, and that goes tenfold for Sora. A very interesting statistic is that Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora, the costume of Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora, makes an appearance in almost every single Kingdom Hearts game after Kingdom Hearts 1. You see this costume for Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1, in Chain of Memories, in Kingdom Hearts 2, in Days even, in Recoded, in Dream Drop Distance, and you also see this variation of Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3. There's very minimal games where Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora doesn't appear, and I believe the only one that comes to mind is Birth by Sleep. But Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora has started off many games, or you've seen this costume referenced, or just in some sort of something. This design of Sora is everywhere. Like, you can tell this design is very near and dear to the devs' hearts, and that's likely another big reason it was chosen as the Smash skin for Sora. Now, for me personally, I wasn't expecting Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora. I had a feeling that if they did put Sora in Smash, that would likely be Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora because of the legacy of the character, and that's what Smash really likes to do, promote the legacy that these games have, the impact of these games, the celebration of gaming in general. And to celebrate the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole, Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora does fit the mold for that perfectly, even more than a Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora or a KH3 Sora, though I think people still would have recognized those variations as well. But KH1 Sora definitely is just that character. Brings a lot of people back to a time period when they first played Kingdom Hearts 1, or even recently, with how many Kingdom Hearts games there are. It's hard to not feel nostalgic over KH1 despite when you played it, because so much has happened in the series after that game. I was thinking they were going to do like a Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora or a KH2 Sora with some variations, but they did even better than that. They did Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora and they honored all of the variations of Sora, though they didn't change the hair, and some people think it looks a little weird having KH1 Sora with the KH3 skin, which it is a little weird, but it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good actually, and I'm very happy that Kingdom Hearts got as much representation as it did with this, or at least Sora got as much representation as he did. Dawn and Goofy had to sit on the sidelines for a bit though. But tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you guys feel about Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora being the version of Sora they went with for Smash, and the main version that they inspired the moveset off of, aside from a couple of things? Let me know down below. But if you enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member, and last but not least, if not already and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is hit that red subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.
Now she's a daydreamer.